Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. You're in a Zoom meeting or a Skype meeting, and you want to say something to your friends or colleagues or the media regarding the corona crisis. The following may help. Preparing. Dress right. Don't dress like me. I've made a choice to really kind of just want to stand on my merits and not try to dress up. But most people would be wise to dress to be more credible, but not overdress. Even public officials these days are dressing down amid corona, if only to make themselves seem more like one of the community. It sounds obvious, but comb your hair. If you look disheveled, some people might presume your thinking and your life are also disheveled. Back right. Choose a clean, ideally professional-looking background and remove the clutter from the frame. Frame right. Zoom or position your webcam so it's a head and shoulders shot. Light right. Be sure there are no shadows on you. If needed, close or open window coverings and or turn up or turn down artificial light. Create 2 or 3 talking points. You'll be lucky if people remember one, especially in this time when everyone, with or without a microphone, is eager to share their thinking. For each talking point, think of an anecdote, a statistic, or a memorable statement, maybe a surprising one or an apt metaphor. For example, if I were giving a talk on how to give a talk, and I was making the point about the need to be moderate in tone, which I'll explain more about later, I might say, you don't want to be like Howard Dean, who when he won the Iowa caucus, let out a sustained war whoop that would scare an Indian, for which the media ridiculed him, and his campaign went down from there. Value people's time. You've been given the gift of people's time. Make the most of it. So don't say the obvious, for example, urging social distancing or hand washing. Talk about what's new and important. Excise everything else, including about your background. Too many talks and mere utterances are prefaced by a self-aggrandizing autobiographical sentence or 6. Yeah, doing that adds credibility, but also makes you seem self-absorbed and willing to take up people's time with your not-so-hidden bragging. Present both facts and feelings. If you give just facts, you won't establish the connection needed to make people change their attitude or behavior. But if you talk just feelings, you risk sounding like an out-of-control lightweight. Now, yes, I am reading this, but I'm kind of a professional at reading. I've done this on the radio fairly often. But my advice to you is to not script. Don't script a talk or your answers to possible questions. At best, your answers are going to come off stilted. Worst, it's too likely that your questioner won't ask those questions, and amid the stress, it's too easy to get thrown off. Just keep your list of talking points and ad-lib. It's better to have lots of ums and ahs and hesitations than a scripted delivery unless you're a professional at giving read talks or radio programs or whatever. Now let's turn to when you're speaking. Make eye contact. Look straight into the attendees or the interviewer's eyes so that you do it so much that you notice the color of their eyes. And if you're just talking into a Zoom or Skype webcam, focus your eyes, as I am right now, focus your eyes right above the lens and pretend that the spot is your friend. Be moderate in tone. If you seem too concerned or too intense, you just worry people. On the other hand, if you come off too lighthearted, you seem insensitive. Keep your volume, your pitch, and your body language moderate. We claim to celebrate diversity, but in reality, we're quite judgmental about people who deviate from the moderate. Sober times require sober demeanor. This is a corollary of the previous tip. Today, I was watching someone on TV, and it seems clear she had received standard media coaching, that audiences like smilers, but not in the time of corona. Being more than moderately pleasant makes you seem like a phony, or that you're so happy to finally get on TV. Similarly, beware of telling jokes. Joke telling is hard. Your attempt at humor risks falling flat, and the bar for what's funny is higher amid the coronavirus. Yes, a passing bon mot is okay, but beware of doing more than that. And finally, keep each utterance between 15 and 45 seconds. A media interview is a conversation, not a lecture. Also, you're leaving so many spaces for the interviewer will make him or her like you more and keep you on longer or have you back. Even if you're giving a talk just as, say, at a staff meeting, it's best to talk just for a minute or two and then ask for a question or comment. Do give people a few seconds to think before you assume that no one wants to say anything. People do need time to think and to formulate what they want to say or ask. Speaking, whether at a meeting or in public, can be fraught, and more so amid the corona crisis. I'm hoping that these tips will help. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and I especially like it if you hit the share button below and share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I'm always flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.